guys, it is Grant's Comics here, and today we are going to review Elfquest number 15 from 1986. Boom, right there, really cool. I actually got this from the homie Tony like a month ago. There was like a bunch, he had a bunch of like Elfquest comics, and it's really cool. But here's the thing, I like comics that I'm not familiarized with, because when I'm not familiar, I can read it and I can see if I enjoy it. I do enjoy Elfquest. It kind of reminds me of the movie, The Dark Crystal. Kind of like that. It kind of reminds me of Labyrinth too. So, like I said, I don't know anything about Elfquest besides it's like a fantasy action. Like I said, it kind of is like Dark Crystal and Dark Labyrinth. It's just very like fantasy and cool at the same time. But yeah, I do love the cover where you see two main characters. They're hanging on a vine, and you can see one of the other characters. He's like trying to put them back to the surface. That is because the humans are like the bad guys, and obviously they're elves, so they think humans are like gonna attack them, so they gotta defend their village. And one of the characters, I believe this is Skywise, and I forget who this is. It's in the book somewhere. Skywise and what is the guy's name? It's called the Forbidden Groove. That's what this issue is called. Skywise. But they call the humans thieves because they have like magical powers, and you know how humans are. They like to steal magical gold and stuff like that. What is Cutter? So this is Cutter right there, and this is Skywise. And like I said, the humans are the bad guys. So the first thing they encounter the first human in this issue, and you can see kind of like the village of elves in there. There's Lita, there's Strongbow. And I guess the humans see. So there's like a guy who's trying to steal one of the elves, Cutter's like stone, and Cutter's like, you ain't taking my stone for me. And then of course one of the elves get attacked. Skywise gets hit on the head by a rock accidentally by Cutter. So, and then there's the human again. He's like throwing this. He's like a caveman kind of like, but he's throwing a stone, I think, with the rope, and he's like swinging it. But they run into another human. His name is Olar, Olar, I think his name is. But he's more like, or Olbar. So he's like the nicer human, and all he really wants. That's the guy on the cover, right here, right there. That's Olar. But this particular human, he lost his daughter in like this forest, the forest grove. So he asked this Skywise and Cutter to find, his daughter, and they agree to help him. So they go into, this kind of looks like Australia or the savannah or something. That's pretty cool. So they go into the forest, the Forbidden Grove, and then they try to find this girl that Olbar is saying that is his daughter. So there's the forest, and then they find these cocoons where the mystery creature, traps like animals for food. Like there's this like hawk over here. There's this hawk. And then in another issue, in another panel, there's this cub that Skywise finds and tries to take care of it. And then there's Cutter. He's just like sleeping while these fairies are around him. So it's kind of cool. It's very awesome. I love it. And then there's just random stuff, advertisement about other comics. But yeah, it's a Marvel comic from 1986. Cool. Condition-wise, it's not that bad actually. It might be maybe a 9.0. But yeah, it's very clean. Everything is clean about it. It's just awesome. An awesome cover. My grades, will ever read Elfquest. Not particularly, because Elfquest is not my style. This would be like my dad's style, with like fantasy and stuff. So that's just really cool. But yeah, like I said, Elfquest number 15. If you guys ain't subscribed to Grant's Comics and you guys are watching this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, share this video and the Grant's Comics channel to the comic book community. And if you guys are subscribed to Grant's Comics and you guys are watching this also, give the video a thumbs up, share this video and Grant's Comics to the comic book community. I'll see you guys on the next video. Alright.